everyone, welcome to a second part of science experiments. So in my previous video, we did a kit about extreme weather. So we did things like exploding volcanoes. If you haven't seen it, make sure you click on it. But in today's video, we are going to do some chemistry. So as you see here, we have 40 different activities that we can do with this box. Of course, we're not going to do all 40. I'm just going to show you a few of them and show you how fun science can really be. So let's get started by opening this up and having some fun. So once we take everything out of the box, here is what was inside. So we have a spoon, we have 2 mixing sticks, a measuring cup, we have 2 test tubes, glue, pipette, black light. Let's see if this works. Oh, and it does. We have a fuzzy stick, and here is the 7 different solids that we have that we're going to be mixing together and creating our experiments. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And of course, just like with the previous set, same thing here, we have a giant poster of chemistry. So let's perform 2 or 3 of these experiments to show you how fun these could be, and then I want to show you one more educational game that I have, which is right over here. Word Scramble. Let's perform our first experiment, and this experiment is super easy. All you really need is just 2 ingredients. One of them is baking soda, and the other one is vinegar. So when you mix these 2 together, it's going to create a little bit of a reaction. So let me show you. We can do this right here in our test tube. And here we have a pipette, and then we have a spoon. So if you would like to, you could put the baking soda onto the spoon and then transfer it to the test tube, or I am simply just going to pour it straight in here. Not too much, just to demonstrate how this is going to look like. There, I think this is good enough. Ooh, maybe it's even a little bit too much, but that's okay. Okay, so we have the baking soda inside, and now let me take some of the vinegar. And for this, we can use the pipette. So we place it inside of the vinegar and then squeeze the top and then let go. What? And you see the vinegar was pulled straight up into our pipette. So once again, we just put it inside, squeeze the top, let go, and we have some vinegar. Okay, so when we mix these together, look what happens. You see, when the baking soda is mixed with vinegar, you have this small little explosion of the 2 substances. And usually, for example, in science experiments, we do this when we want to mimic, let's say, a volcano exploding. So we can use something like baking soda and vinegar. Very simple, but it's going to create a bubbly reaction. However, there is one more ingredient, one more thing that you can add to this, where you will see more bubbles. You would see a bigger reaction. And that is dish soap. Yep, so I'm sure you have dish soap somewhere in your house as well. So for this one, we need baking soda, vinegar, and dish soap. And you will see that this reaction is a little bit stronger. So let me show you. So I have one more test tube. Again, let's put our baking soda inside. I'm gonna try to do the exact same amount as I did before. There, just a little bit, we don't need a lot. Then let me just take away some of this vinegar. Let me pour it out so that we're left with just a small amount. And to this vinegar, we're going to add a small little drop of dish soap. Not too much, just a little bit. So here now we have vinegar and dish soap. Let's see what happens now if we add this to our baking soda. Whoa, oh no, it's gonna spill. You see? Whoa. And there it goes. It created a bigger explosion and with more bubbles. But you see, this is really a second experiment we can do if you want even a more bigger reaction of mixing baking soda and vinegar. You can always add a little bit of dish soap. And look what happens. But now this we can compare with our first experiment. And look at the difference. So here, remember, we only had baking soda and vinegar. And here we added a little bit of dish soap. And look at the reaction that we have on this side and this side. So with dish soap, it creates a lot more bubbles. So if you want something bigger with more bubbles, just add a little bit of dish soap. I hope you enjoyed these simple experiments of mixing baking soda with different substances and getting those reactions. But again, I cannot stress this enough. It's so important to wear your gloves because as you saw, you just never know how big some of these reactions can be and they could go all over your fingers and hurt you. So you always need to be careful. Now for the next experiment, let's create our own glow stick. So we're going to use this zinc sulfide. We're going to add just a little bit to our test tube. There it is. You see it at the bottom. Now we're going to add water about halfway up this tube. I think this is good. Okay, so now we have the water in there. And now the rest of the tube we are going to fill with oil. This is regular cooking oil. Okay, and now we're going to close it. So we have water right here mixed with zinc sulfide, and we have oil on top. And now let's shake it, mix it. And we need to put this in a direct sunlight for about 1 or 2 minutes. And then let's see if it actually is going to glow like a glow stick. Let's find out. Okay, it has been about 5 minutes since I kept this outside in direct sunlight. And take a look at this. We have created our very own glow stick. How cool is that? Whoa. You see, science can be a lot of fun. You can create your own glow sticks. For our next and really last experiment, I wanted to try something with the black light that we have in the kit. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw 3 squares. We're going to draw one of them with this marker right here. Then the next one, we're going to use a highlighter. And then for the third one, we're going to use a regular marker. And we're going to see which one glows the most in dark. So let's draw this square first. Now this is a little bit difficult because, well, as you see, we don't really see the square, or at least I see it a little bit. Probably on camera you don't see it, but it's right here. So this is gonna be our first one with this marker. Okay, then the next one is going to be a highlighter. Okay, these are not going to be that perfect. I'm just trying to quickly demonstrate these experiments to you. Of course, I always like to have fun and do everything perfectly, but I think for the purposes of showing you a demonstration, this isn't bad. Okay, so we have square number 2 with a highlighter. And then the third one is going to be a regular marker. And once I'm done with this, let's see which one is gonna glow up more. Okay. Almost done. There. Okay, so here's our 3 squares. So we have our 3 squares. As you see, I turned off my lights in the room, and now let's use the black light to shine on these squares. And which one is gonna light up the most? You see, here is a regular marker. It doesn't give off too much light. Wow, take a look at the highlighter. And then this one. Oh, I did a pretty good job coloring it in without actually seeing it. Look, here's without the black light. You can't even see it. Black light, and it's there. Boom, there it is. Wow, it's like magic. This is fantastic. But the highlighter also lights up. And you see the regular marker? Well, not that much. So you see, this was our glow stick. And you just saw that in the dark, it does glow. So these are just some of the experiments that you can do with this kit right here. Now, some of them require a few days or a few hours. So I didn't really want to do them, but I wanted to demonstrate just few of them and how fun it is. Now, let me show you something else that's fun and educational. Word Scramble. And so when we open the box, here's what we find inside. We have these cards right here. We have our board with letters. And, ooh, we have an hourglass. And this is what was used to keep track of time. See, when we turn it around, the sand is beginning to spill into the lower portion of this device. And so this is how time was measured. When we turn it back, it goes the other way. So let me show you how we play this game. So we have these cards right here. And as you see, we have various images on all of these cards. So we have them from one side, but we also have them from the other side. So from this side, we have it in the white color. And here is this light blue color. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this light blue is a little bit easier, whereas the white color in the back is a little bit harder. And so we need to choose a card. And then on it, we have these various images. So you know what? Let's choose white. Let me choose the card that I'm going to turn over. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, okay. So we have these 4 images right here. So now I'm going to take a piece of paper and a pen and write down what these images are. So let's start with this one. It's a flag. Again, you can use different names, but I'm going to try to make this simple and easy just to demonstrate how this game is played. So we have a flag here. Here we could say it's a horse. Or maybe you can say it's a pony. It's up to you, but I'm going to choose the word horse. Here we have marble. And the last one is a ball. Well, technically, it's a baseball, right? But I'm going to make it simple and just say a ball. So we have these 4 words right here. Flag, horse, marble, and ball. And now we have to arrange these letters in such a way that we spell out these words. And we have to do that before our time runs out. So you see, this is a really fun game that you can play against somebody else to see who gets to put more words together. Or you can play this even by yourself. You can challenge yourself with these various images and cards to see if you can get all 4, or in some cases there's even more, of these images before the time runs out. Okay, so let's see if I will be able to do this. If I could find these 4 words before the time runs out. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the first word is flag. I got F, L, I need an A. Okay. I can do this. Oh no, what am I doing? This is a little bit more stressful if you have time against you. Okay, F-L-A-G. Where's my G? Here's G. Is there something closer? Nope. I gotta move this all the way there. Okay, here we go. Oh my, this is pretty fun, but it's also pretty stressful. Yes, I got it. So I got one word, F-L-A-G, flag. Okay, we got one. Now we need horse. Okay, H-O, I got an H here, horse. Maybe let's try doing a horse this way. So I need an O here. Let's see. Where's my O's? Oh wow, all the way down there. Okay, H-O. I need an R. Where's an R? Right here. And we got an R. Now we need an S. Right here. Uh-oh. I don't want to touch my horse letters. Uh-oh, something stuck. There it is. You know what? I am just making this a little bit more complicated for myself, but if you are working against time, this is difficult. Horse, and then I need an E at the bottom. Where's an E? I can't even find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, quickly, time is running out. Oh no, I think time is running. And I'm gonna not be able to make it. Horse, H-O-R-S-E. So, the time ran out. This is actually very difficult to do. I got 2 words. Well, even here, I think I almost ran out of time before I did the second one. But you see, this is a lot of fun. Marble and ball. Whew. But you know what? This was really my first time playing this. With a little bit more practice, I think I would be able to at least get the ball in there. But then marble, ooh, that would be difficult. But you see, this game is a lot of fun to play even by yourself before the time runs out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You enjoyed some of these science experiments that we did, these very simple basic science experiments. And then also this I Spy Word Scramble. You see, some of these games are very educational, but also very fun at the same time. So I hope to see you soon, as I'm gonna be putting together a lot more toy videos, and I got really great toys coming up. But until then, stay safe, and bye-bye everyone. See you soon.